Caps gets me every time. It makes me think of Dan and my dad. And when I started to write this, I thought, oh my God, how am I going to start this? I thought, really, I didn't know my brother that well, but I think if we collectively kind of add in what we know as I go, I think we'll get to know him pretty well as he was during his lifetime. Now I think he's in a beautiful place, but you know, when he was in his body. Are you taping this, Robin? So, you know, I thought about all of you here, and I thought, and this is not anything bad, but I don't think we're the most conventional, the most rule-following group. So instead of me standing up and reading a eulogy, I thought, let's just make it into a conversation. And so what I'm going to do is just kind of prompt things, and anytime anybody has anything to say, just jump in there, okay? Okay, because I know we've got some nice, outspoken people in this family and friends, and thank you all for being here. So, well, today is Dan's birthday. He would have been 67. He passed into a healthier place, a happier place, we hope, when he was 66, nearly 67. So in many respects, Dan did live, spent a lot of years in pain. However, since his passing, we've seen and heard undeniable, I mean really undeniable, signs that he's no longer in pain, my mother, and that he is here with us in spirit. So, for that I'm grateful. And I'm picturing Dan striding down the street briskly and upright without a cane and no need for oxygen. And that just brings a smile to my face. How about you, Mom? Okay. Dan was a part of a family of 6, a mother, a father, 2 sisters, and a brother. Beyond that, we had grandparents, aunts, uncles, cousins, nieces, and nephews. And many of you are here today, so thank you very much. You're our family. As children, we had our little games and quirks. We likened ourselves to being the Peanuts gang. Anybody remember that?
Yeah.
Okay. I see Dawn smiling because I wasn't really sure what you were, but I'll get there. I was Lucy because I think it's because I was the oldest and I was pretty bossy. Really? You guys don't know, but I'm looking at my siblings. You can confirm or deny. Dan was Charlie Brown. What did you do? Because sometimes we and other kids picked on him. Sorry, Dan. As I recall, Don, were you Linus?
I'll go with that.
Okay. I don't know. Is it because you were a younger brother of Lucy, or is it because you had a security blanket? I don't know. I don't remember much about it. Robin, I think you were Sally, Charlie Brown's little sister.
I was pretty little.
Yeah, maybe because she was blonde hair and the youngest. Maybe. I don't know. We even had a dog named Snoopy. Not a male beagle, but a female West Highland Terrier.
Oh, well.
She learned to jump off the bed quickly. I don't know why I thought about this, but I remember she always jumped off the bed when she heard our dad's footsteps. Anybody remember that?
I don't remember.
You know? Okay.
I remember she'd bite you if you tried to give her a bath.
Oh, yeah? I don't remember that part. Well, when we had to move, as we often did as Navy brats, we gave Snoopy to our grandma, and she renamed the dog
S. Snoopy.
S.
Snoopy.
Sally Snoot.
That's always a cute part of our history. Because Dan and I were close in age, our younger years we were mistaken as twins. Sometimes it was fun being a twin, so we just let people think that. But without me noticing, Dan grew and grew and grew and grew and grew. And one day when I was 15 and he was 14, I was doing my duty as Lucy, and I was giving him a hard time. I guess he just couldn't take it anymore, and he slugged me in the arm with such force that it resulted in pain that I fully deserved. I'll admit that. Instead of telling on him, instead of going, Mom, Dad hit me, I saw him for the first time. I looked at him and I went, whoa, you are very tall and strong. 6'4", extremely handsome, a real force to reckon with. So instead of me telling on him, and he was no longer Charlie Brown in my eyes, believe me. Don't think I ever teased him again. Anybody want to add anything to this?
I just remember he grew so fast he had to have crutches.
Yeah, that's right, he had
He
a
grew a foot in 1 year.
Wow.
Yeah.
stress fracture, yeah. And so 6'4" Trey seems to be a height that runs in our family. Trey. And my dad too. Our dad. After Dan graduated from high school in 1967, he worked, I think, as a Volkswagen mechanic. Okay. He joined the Navy in 1968, long before you guys were a twinkle in your
Probably before their parents were born.
He was stationed on the aircraft carrier Kitty Hawk as an airman, working as an airplane mechanic. For a long time during his 4 years in the Navy, the carrier was off the coast of Vietnam. I don't know how long, but anyway. He was discharged in August of 1972. And before that, he went to Japan. I don't know, he went to Japan and he bought my mom these pearls. So that was a really
Is that
nice
why the
gift.
Navy sent him there, to get her the pearls?
Right, I think so. Yeah. Anyway, he earned the National Defense Service Medal and the Vietnam Service Medal. And I'm not sure how long after he was discharged, he moved to Oregon for a few years, right? Correct me if I'm wrong, please. You know him better than any of us. Then eventually back to San Diego, where he made his living in construction. In 1999, one event formed his destiny for better and for worse. Dan was involved in a major auto accident caused by the heavy El Nino rains. Was it a FedEx truck? UPS? Two trucks, okay. He had to be taken out of his van with the jaws of life. The accident caused a back injury leading to surgeries, painkillers, and a series of other serious health conditions, and eventually to complete physical disability. Shortly after the accident, Dan was compensated in a lawsuit which allowed him to put a down payment on 20 acres of land in Aguanga in Riverside County. Aguanga. In Dan's view, this was paradise. He had many beloved dogs, planted many trees, and made it his own, the way he wanted it. Along the way, Dan mentioned to a few people, I think John Paul, really, that he wanted his ashes spread on his land in a specific spot. Once this is completed, his body will reside there in the place he thought was paradise. As far as his spirit goes, I believe he lives in a place where nobody feels pain, maybe his real paradise. I want to believe he is with his beloved dogs, with our dad, our grandmother, and with the God that took him